Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Gale and I'm going to show you how to make the bunnies. Now the first thing you need to know is your supplies. You should have a bag of rice, and inside the other bag you have a pair of socks. You have 2 rubber bands, different colors, different sizes. You have 4 of these little tiny bunny feet. You have a little pink bunny nose, a little triangle. Okay, you have an egg-shaped belly, and you have a fluff ball for the tail. And don't forget about wiggly eyes. Okay, you should also have some color ribbon, whether it's pink or green or yellow. And then you should also have a white ribbon. We're going to use the pink and white ribbons in different places on our bunny. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our sock, and you're going to have the kindergartners are going to hold open the sock while the 6th grade girls pour the rice into the sock. Now, I don't have a helper with me today, so I'm actually going to open up my sock, and I'm going to pour it over this jar. Okay, the 6th grade girls are going to take their rice, and they're going to cut off a corner of the bag. It leaves about an inch or so opening, which is perfect. It makes a little funnel for pouring in our rice, and we want to pour in about 3/4 of our rice. You might have to kind of tamp the rice down to get the sock to spread out. To take about 3/4 of our rice. Now it's a little more difficult because I have the jar and it only can get so full here, but with your little friends' hands, they can just hold their hands a little higher over the desk. Now, little friends, you got to keep good hold of this. You're going to end up with rice. That's why we're doing it on top of a plate or a bowl. Okay, depending on what you get in your classroom. So when your rabbit's about 3/4 full, we're going to take the larger of the 2 rubber bands, and your 6th grade friends are going to go ahead and rubber band as much as they can to give us a good, nice, strong hold to it. Now that leaves us the top of the sock, and we're going to fill up the rest of the sock, fill up just beyond the heel of the sock. And I'm going to still use, I think my 6th grade friend here is going to be easier, so I'm going to hold the sock so it doesn't fall over while I put the rest of the rice in there. My sock looked a little different because I've done this once already, and I cut the sock apart already, but we're not going to do that until a little bit later. So we want to put the rest of the rice inside the bunny head. Now, because I don't have anyone to hold this open, I have to play around with it a bit. You should not have to do that so much. And see, if you put your rice down and it spills, as long as you're putting it on the paper plate or inside the bowl, it won't spill all over the floor. Plus, then you can kind of tip it. Now, you filled up, use the rest of the rice to fill up your top of your bunny head. I'm going to kind of pack that down, give it a more of a nose look. And then the 6th grade friends, you're going to hold that tight. Kindergarten friends, you're going to hold this top of the head tight for them. And the 6th grade friends are going to come along with the rubber band, and they're going to go around as many times as they can to make it feel secure. Okay. Now, at this point, you have the top of the sock. Okay, and you want to split it, 6th grade girls. You want to cut the sock so it's directly over the nose. You don't want to cut it from side to side, because then he'd have an ear in front and an ear in back. You want to split it this way so one ear flops over this side, one ear flops over that side. So I'm going to pretend here because I already did this. Okay, and then once your sock gets open, you're going to want to put some knots in your sock so that you have nice ears. Okay, this one's a little shorter than the ones that you actually have in your bag, but you want to go ahead and knot the socks. Some of the socks are extra long, so you may want to knot those socks a couple of times. Okay, you might even do it 3 or 4 times on each ear, depending. It helps to keep all the frayed edges from going crazy, and then it helps to also give you more controllable ears. That's why they flop way open. Okay, I'm actually trying this one a second time, which is a little bit different than our example bunny here. I just kind of left him alone on top. Okay, but I tied 2 knots, and I get ones that stand up a little bit more. Now you have long socks, you can put the knots close together and make them stand up a little bit more. You have some flexibility in what you want to do there. So now I'm going to pull my hang out here. At this point, a teacher is going to help you to put some hot glue and hot glue your head to your body so it doesn't do like this one and just flops over all the place because it's top heavy. So if we glue that down, it's going to give our bunny more of a sturdiness. Okay, and then we're going to be setting apart, little kindergarten friends. You're going to go ahead and put some glue on your belly piece on one side. Now I'm using a glue stick, but we have the option of glue sticks, and I've also put out some regular glue with Q-tips that you can use to put the glue on the back. So we want to apply our belly onto our rabbit, okay? And then we're going to start with the feet, and you're going to put a lot of glue right there on the feet again on one side of the feet. I'm putting a lot on there because this is a glue stick. And you're going to place the foot somewhere near the belly. You're going to do this with all 4 feet, although I'm not going to take the time to do that now. I'll do 2. So you want to have 2 top feet and 2 bottom feet. So again, I'm putting a bunch of glue on there. If it's the liquid glue you're using, you don't need as much, but you need more than a drop so that the glue, these pieces will stick to the bunny. And you have to press it down occasionally. So 6th grade girls, you can help with that. Okay, so we put all 4 feet on. So I have another foot here. I could glue on down here. And then you want to glue one on the other side. And you want to take the little nose and put a lot of glue on that. Again, you can use the liquid glue or the glue sticks. Okay, and we're going to figure out which way best the nose looks. That might look good. Okay, and then I'm going to take my googly eyes and I'm going to put some glue on my googly eyes. Okay. Okay, there's the glue on the googly eyes. And then finally, in the back, you're going to want to put glue on the tail. You only want to get it on one little part of the tail, because otherwise it'll become hard. And you're going to want to glue the tail on. So 6th graders, you can help with placement in this. Okay, but you can see here's my bunny so far. Now, once the neck has been glued, you can take the bigger ribbon and make a tie around this. If 6th grade needs to help out with it, they can. When it's glued down, you should just have enough room to kind of make a tie for the bunny, and then you got to figure out how to get them to lay down properly. Here you go this way. Okay. When you get that done, you can take the little ribbon at the top and you can simply tie the bow at the top to kind of hide the rubber band there. It's not really any structure. Okay, and then that is your bunny, and it'll look something like this, maybe with longer ears. So the ears may actually hang down and drip on the table. Some of them are so long. So that is the bunny craft for you guys to use today. I hope that this was very helpful to you and that you have fun with the girls making bunnies. Happy Easter, everybody.